Good morning. Hold up. Let me get this correct. Moving a little fast this morning. Coach Jack Daniels at the Boxers Training Channel. And I am here with another great episode of boxing, right? I just got finished working out, right? I was a little prompt this morning, right, and getting to y'all, right? I had to jump up and close the door and come back and reseat myself. And that's all good. But what I'm about to say is this. I am 75 years old. I just did a strenuous regimen, a workout regimen, right, that continues to compel me to seek out new avenues in life, right? Seek out new conquerors in life, right? And I attribute that to wanting to do something that no other man has done in life before the Creator calls me in, right? And that is, and I've said this on a number of occasions, that it is my well thought out and divine position in life to do something historical in nature before I leave this planet Earth, right? And that could be in a lot of areas, right? One of the things that I'm most interested in doing is developing another layer to boxing, right? I have an ideal that I'm working on that could potentially take boxing in the business side of things to another level, right? And I just have to put the pieces together per or via a proposal and make it happen, because it has been said a lot of times in my life, right, that the mind, the brain, is a horrible thing to waste. And I actually believe in it. I've had instances in my life where I was, I'm trying to fix a good term to justify where I was before I grew up and actually became a man, right? I was so down in my luck, so down in my emotions, so down in the dirt, right? That I had no idea that I could catapult myself out of that particular area of darkness and into the light, right? The light being a certain area of success, right? Now, my expression or my proposition of success is huge, because the things that I put on myself to create and to develop, right, are far more advanced than a normal mind can comprehend. Right now, I'm not bragging. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm saying that's the way I was built. That's the way I was brought up, to believe that there is nothing in this world that I couldn't do. And I take that very seriously. Now, let's get to the boxing side of things. There has been a lot of negative chatter in regards to the GOAT, right? Clarissa Shields. And like that kind of bothers me in the sense that I don't believe that those, especially the content creators, that try to describe Clarissa Shields' mindset, right, actually piecemeal all the intricacies that are associated with Clarissa Shields and the way she was brought up in this world, right? Now, I know that Clarissa Shields sometimes have a hard time communicating with people, right? And that is oftentimes made or brought to fruition by who more likely does that than the content creators. They have all the content creators, especially when it comes to boxing, have always have something negative to say. They never have any positivity to try to uplift the soul and the spirit of those that they talk about. but they want to drag them down in the dirt. And that's not a place for anybody to want to be in or should be in, right? So I'm just going to say this first before I get into the thought process of my feelings about the GOAT, the GROAT, right? Other than the fact that Clarissa Shields is a 5-time division world champion, right? She is the WBO light heavyweight champion of the world. She is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. She has 2 gold medals, right? And the list goes on and on in regards to her accolades. And again, I realize Clarissa Shields does have a communication problem, right? She do have a tendency to overexpress herself, and it puts people in a position where she's talking down, she's talking bad, and this and that, right? But I don't think that the people that critique her have um, a college degree in psychology. I don't think they do. If they did, they would try to understand the fact that Clarissa Shields has been through a lot in her life as a woman. She has been dragged through the dirt by men, and from what I understand, even by her family, right? To the point where she couldn't help but be bitter, the kind of mean spirited, right? And that isn't because deep down in her soul that she's a mean and evil person. That is because she hasn't taken the necessary steps, right, to get answers to why it is that she responds to people like she does, right? Now, that doesn't make her a bad person, but it would make her a better person if she would seek counseling. You know what I'm saying? Now, for most to say somebody needs counseling, right, that's like a bad word. She needs counseling or he needs counseling, right? And that's one of the things that's wrong, especially with black people, right? They'll drag themselves through the mud all their life when the white man or the yellow man, he's going to get some counseling. He's going to get some answers to the problem, right? And I'm saying that I think that we ought to embrace that philosophical approach to things. If you have a problem with yourself, especially you, Clarissa Shields, you're a beautiful sister, and I'm telling you, men just don't understand you because if they did, they would embrace you and encourage you to do more than you do when it comes to self, right? Take care of you, sister. Make sure everything is working for you. You know what I mean? Don't drag yourself through the mud because of the things that you have been through in life. If that is the case, if those are the reasons for why you have these issues with people about the way you speak to them, right? Now, at the end of the day or night, right, people should, and that goes for Clarissa Shields too, treat and want to be treated like they want to be treated. You feel me? So I say that in all fairness to everybody that might have a problem with speaking to people or the Clarissa Shields, the the people that really care about Clarissa Shields, as I am one of them. I think she's a beautiful sister. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that she has had the proper nourishment, right, from a man that compels her to be the best she can be, not as a boxer, but as a woman. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, man, I just had to get that off my mind. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? I try to do things that uplift the spirit of humanity, right? Because I am one that hasn't given up on humanity. You know what I mean? There's a lot of us don't give a darn about the next man, right? I mean, I wasn't brought up like that. You know what I mean? My mom, may she rested in peace, was a beautiful sister. You know what I mean? And that the way that I grew up to be is far different than most. Right? I actually grew up in a church. Oh my God, I did. I actually grew up in a church, and I took opposite turns in life at my own demise. You know what I mean? It was a demise, right? Those turns that I took was hellacious. You know, let's just say the least. But that being said, man, look, I'm gonna leave it at that, and hope that those in the chat, those that are listening, those that will take the time out to pull up this chat, right, have some compassion for people like Clarissa Shields, and instead of critiquing her in a negative light, have something positive to say about her. You know what I mean? Make her feel like she really is one of the greatest ever that put on a pair of gloves. That being said, y'all know what you do. Hit that subscription button, hit the like button, and drop a comment in the comment section. And let me know if y'all think that it's totally okay that people, especially the content creators, drag Clarissa Shields through the mud. And share this video with your friends and with your friends and relatives. That being said, I'll be on in another hour or two. So come on back and holler. Later.